Good evening and welcome to SVG-TV's news. I'm Triska Campbell with the details. Food security and reduction of hunger continue to be top priorities for agriculture sector in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. To highlight the importance of this mission, World Food Day 2025, observed globally on October 16th, will be marked in SVG with a focus on ensuring food security for all. As part of the observance, the Ministry of Agriculture will host an Agri-Expo on the same day to showcase local agricultural products, innovations, and partnerships aimed at strengthening the sector. Speaking at the launch of the World Food Day activities today, Deputy Agricultural Officer Colville King expressed hope that the initiatives will contribute to reducing hunger in SVG, particularly among the most vulnerable.
On one hand, this celebration is about ensuring that we reduce hunger among the most vulnerable in our population, no matter how small that number is. And we've been working on it, and I want to give some commendation to the Zero Hunger Trust Fund for doing a commendable job in reducing hunger amongst our most vulnerable. And in this context and in a wider context, the twin issue of food and nutrition security, and I dare say sovereignty, and ensuring that our agri-food systems are transformed in a way to ensure that we deliver food in a way that is more available, accessible, affordable, that is always available when we need it. There's no, disturbance and uncertainty related to it. And to ensure that we're doing it in such a way that we're providing for our population, we're providing for the additional room space that is being made available through the hotels that are building, and that we continue to provide for food security in the rest of the region. After all,
Minister of Agriculture Sabosa Cesar also addressed the gathering, acknowledging the struggles and challenges faced by farmers, including climate impacts, rising costs, and market access. Despite these obstacles, he commended farmers for their unwavering commitment to feeding the nation.
This year, we are not only celebrating, but we are also reflecting. We are welcoming junior achievers to St. Vincent and the Grenadines in a very profound manner, because it is our quest that in every farming household in this country, by 2030, we must see an agribusiness coming out of that family. Junior achievers will be working throughout all of the secondary schools alongside the Zero Hunger Trust Fund, and let us give a round of applause to the Zero Hunger Trust Fund for the work that they continue to do, because we are going to bring that business aspect to production and productivity.
This year's World Food Day also coincides with the 80th anniversary of the Food and Agricultural Organization, FAO. FAO representative in SVG, Dr. Colleen Phillips, emphasized the need for continued collaboration among government, communities, and development partners to achieve long-term food security.
At FAO, we channel this vision through the 4 betters. Better production, so farmers can produce more with fewer resources. Better nutrition, because quality matters as much as quantity. A better environment to sustain healthy ecosystems and their multiple benefits. And a better life for all, so rural communities can build dignity and opportunity. Together, the 4 betters ensure that no one is left behind. If we choose not to pursue these goals, we will go backwards. 80 years on, hunger is still going to be with us. But know that this is not the case. With shared purpose, we must move forward. With continued collaboration, we can finish the job of ending hunger for a better food secured future for all.
The theme for World Food Day 2025 is Hand in Hand for Better Food, Better Future. Prime Minister Dr. Afghan Saabs has criticized opposition New Democratic Party's four-point plan to be implemented in its first 60 days in office once elected. The plan was recently unveiled by party leader Dr. Godwin Friday. Speaking on NBC Radio on Wednesday, Prime Minister Gansab dismissed the NDP's proposals, claiming they were not suitable for the Vincentian context and accusing the party of outsourcing foreign companies to assist with its campaign. Dr. Gansab specifically criticized the NDP's proposal on poor relief, saying it mirrors a system typical of the United Kingdom, which he argued is not compatible with St. Vincent and the Grenadines' economic structure.
I'm not going to call the name of the firm. But right away, I know Friday them didn't come up with these 4 points and the way they articulated them. Why do I say that? First of all, they said they would reduce residential electricity. There's no category in St. Vincent and the Grenadines where we talk about residential electricity. That is a British notion. There are 3 types of charges in St. Vincent: domestic, commercial, and industrial. It's written into the law. And everybody talk about domestic consumer. Nobody talks about a residential consumer. So that's the first signal to the comrade that this is the successors. So I see the stable which it came from. I see the stable right away. NP, remember, my eyes have seen a lot. These eyes have seen more than any political person currently in St. Vincent and the Grenadines, you know.
Dr. Gansab also pointed out that the NDP's suggestion regarding residential electricity support includes offerings that do not exist in SVG, further questioning the feasibility of the plan.
It is a notion which is handed down also in the Poor Relief Acts of the 19th century in Britain. So they got them kind of notions in their head. The act here which governs the monthly payments to the poor and the indigent, it's called public assistance. The Public Assistance Act. So those are the first 2 things which signal to you it's in British hands. They outsource the campaign. Liquor could pretend for all you want that he is some major of some distinguished defense force in the world.
Regarding the NDP's call for reductions in prices and value-added tax VAT, the Prime Minister said such measures would be unsustainable, warning that they would significantly reduce the government revenue.
They haven't said anything because about the number. But I made the point, and I'll make it before. If you take $60 million out of revenue, annually, which means $5 million a year. I wanted to start keep the tab for me, Johnny P. It means that it amounts on an average to $5 million every month. Well, they say they're implementing that in the first 60 days. So that's $10 million gone from revenue from that. If they say is the 1/5, but they haven't told you so. That's what the last thing they had said before they put out this sleight of hand 3-card trick to bamboozle Vincentians.
Meanwhile, the Prime Minister stated that his government has already reduced taxes in several areas and that further tax-related announcements will be made during his independence address on October 27, 2025.
What is the overall tax take in the country? The fact of the matter is this: the ULP has reduced the extent of taxation on people. We reduce the top rate of income tax from 40 to 28%. And we lift the threshold below which you don't pay any, from $12,000 a year to $25,000. And you'll hear me in my Independence Day address saying where we're going to go with that further in the new year, because we had already signaled it. Camilo had already signaled it in his last budget speech. I myself had spoken about it, and other things too. And you'll hear things in my Independence Day address.
Minister of Housing, Informal Settlements, Youth and Sports, Orlando Brewster, has declared that it is a good time to be a youth in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. Speaking on Star Radio last evening, Minister Brewster emphasized that the country's education revolution has significantly expanded opportunities for young people, granting them a greater access to higher learning and personal development. He noted that unlike in the past, young Vincentians no longer have to rely solely on family support to pursue their education. Scholarships and financial assistance programs are now more widely available.
It is a good time to be young in St. Vincent and the Grenadines. It's no longer a time where you have to have a auntie and a nanny and a tanty and a uncle or a grandfather who could say, boy, let me help you there. Let me see, me go go to a NDP politician so they could put you in Pani for scholarship list. No. It no matter where you come from. You come from Sharps in North Leeward. You come from a poor family, the opportunities are available for you. You come from Rose Place, the opportunities are there for you. You come from Bottle and Glass, opportunities are there for you. You come from Boom Boom, the opportunities are there for you. And not only that, we are holding your hands while you go along this journey.
The government minister further highlighted that these initiatives are designed to promote equal access to education regardless of a student's background and are part of the government's ongoing commitment to youth empowerment and national development. The SVG Meteorological Services says it continues to monitor the progress of Tropical Storm Jerry. Jerry is moving toward the west-northwest near 18 miles per hour on the forecast track. The center of Jerry is expected to pass near or to the northeast or of the northern Leeward Islands later this evening. Maximum sustained winds are near 65 miles per hour with higher gusts, and gradual strengthening is forecasted during the next few days, as a forecast states that Jerry could become a hurricane by late Friday or Saturday. Showers and thunderstorms activity associated with the Tropical Storm Jerry is ongoing across the central Windward Islands, including Barbados and SVG, and should persist into tonight. Residents and motorists in areas prone to flash flooding and landslides on near rivers and streams are asked to remain alert. Welcome back to the evening news. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month, and the SVG Medical Association has planned a series of activities to highlight the importance of early detection and support for those affected. The main event will be the highly anticipated Pink City Walk, scheduled for tomorrow, Friday, October 10th. Breast Cancer Awareness Month coincides with St. Vincent and the Grenadines' 46th independence celebrations, marking this as a particularly meaningful time for national unity and health advocacy. Dr. Raylina Burke, a representative of the SVG Medical Association, says the Pink City Walk will begin at 3:30 p.m. at Heritage Square, winding through the streets of Kingston. She explains that the walk is intended to raise awareness of the growing concern around breast cancer in the country and to encourage more women to get screened regularly.
At Heritage Square, we will be having a short and very engaging program. We plan on having a prize-giving activity and games just before everything starts. From there, we'll have short scripts encouraging breast cancer patients and persons who are in contact with persons battling with breast cancer. And there we'll also have entertainment. We'll be having dance and instrumental pieces. Quite engaging. So I do encourage persons to come on out, show your support, wear your pink, march with us as we bring awareness of breast cancer to the general public. There will be a pink walk and health fair in Georgetown, and that is on the 17th of October, commencing at 9 a.m.
Last month, the Medical Association hosted a successful series of events for prostate cancer awareness, including a wellness day where free prostate exams were offered to men. This month, similar efforts are being made for breast cancer awareness, with a wellness day planned offering free breast examinations to women.
We will be having her wellness day. Well, this happens on the 22nd of October. Here we'll have free breast examinations and free mammograms for persons who fall within the criteria for mammograms. All right, and for last month, we did not forget the men. We had our prostate cancer awareness, because prostate cancer awareness month is in the month of September. So we had our men's wellness day right outside A&E department. That was on the 23rd of September. We had a wellness day as well targeting police. So we went to the police training school. And we also had a health fair right outside of the old Treasury building.
In addition to the Pink City Walk and the Wellness Day, SVG Medical Association will host a Pink Bake Sale and several public awareness sessions throughout October. These sessions will provide information on risk factors, symptoms, screening, and treatment options for breast cancer. The public is encouraged to participate in these events and to take proactive steps toward maintaining their health. In observance of World Mental Health Day 2025, celebrated annually on October 10th, the Ministry of Health, Wellness and the Environment, through its mental health services, will host a series of public events aimed at raising awareness and promoting mental wellness under the theme, Communities Supporting Mental Well-Being Together. According to a news release from the ministry, this year's theme underscores a powerful message. Mental health is everyone's business. Supporting mental well-being requires a united effort from families, neighborhoods, institutions, and the wider society. The release stated that now is the time to break the stigma, open conversations, and build stronger, more compassionate communities where no one struggles alone. As part of the activities, a family fun day and karaoke session was held today at the Mental Health Rehabilitation Center in Glen, bringing together staff, clients, and families in celebration of community and recovery. The ministry is also inviting members of the public, stakeholders, and the media to take part in a mental health awareness walk and mini health fair scheduled for Saturday, October 11th. The walk will begin at the T. Joshua Car Park and end at the Bishop's College, Kingstown. Following the walk, there will be a mini health fair and a free soccer-sized fitness session with DS Fitness. The ministry emphasizes that these events are more than just about awareness. They are a call to action. By coming together, we can build a nation where mental health is prioritized, supported, and destigmatized. In other news now, the Royal St. Vincent and the Grenadines Police Force headquarters has been described as the central nervous system of police operations across the country. On the Cop Chat program centered around the unsung heroes of the RSVG-PF headquarters and Human Resources Department's Corporal Elroy Peters explained that all tasking and operational directives must first pass through the headquarters before being carried out, emphasizing its critical role in coordinating and managing the daily functions of the force.
That we are the central nervous system of the police force. Because we deal with all the administrative work. We have a account staff that deal with the finance. We deal with police records, police report. If you want to host an event, you apply through the police headquarters, through the commissioner's name, and that is it. That is basically it.
He also highlighted some of the responsibilities handled by the department, noting that requests such as police records and other official documentations are among the many tasks that pass through the headquarters.
Typical day will be like start 8 o'clock. First thing you will start to do, people come to the police record and collect back the police record. Then you will do request for a police report that people come and apply for. When the report come back, you do it, you prepare it, send it to the typist, and that's basically it. On a day-to-day basis.
Okay.
They come through us by the accounts department.
Okay.
So they apply it through the police headquarters. The account department, if you want something you have to do a requisition form, it goes through them. So they will verify and check to see what you are requesting for, that you need it. Then when we purchase it, we'll log it into the storeroom. So they'd have a record, and then you will go and sign for it. So that's how we keep accountability.
Furthermore, Peters acknowledged that while the team consists of a small number of officers, day-to-day operations can sometimes be challenging. However, he stressed that despite the workload, the officers operate as a family, maintaining unity, professionalism, and dedication in their service to the nation.